it's Amber Foster from Durant, Oklahoma, and it's finally gotten cold in Oklahoma. I'm freezing, but that's going to put everybody in the Christmas spirit, and I'm going to show you today how to make a super simple nativity scene out of wooden blocks. And I know probably if you are a crafter, you have probably seen these online before, but you may not have attempted to make them because you may have thought you needed a vinyl cutter to do it. And so I'm going to show you a way to make these no vinyl cutter needed. And I'm probably shivering. It's so cold outside. We've had 80-degree days every day, and then a cold front blew in, and now it's so cold. So we're first going to paint these blocks white, and I'm going to show you a super simple way. We're just going to stack them up, and this is my favorite Rust-Oleum white spray paint. I better put these gloves on because I always get paint all over my hands. So y'all tell me as you're coming on if it's freezing or not where you are. And my Florida fans, I don't even want to hear about it if it's nice and warm down there. I'm super jealous. Okay, I'm going to stick this mask on because the wind is blowing today, and I have a Christmas party tonight, so I don't want to be all covered in spray paint. But we're just going to start and do all the sides. And you don't have to get super good coverage because these are going to look rustic. I can't breathe with the mask on, so I'd rather not suffocate. We're going to do all three sides, but we're not going to do the bottom where they would stand because you're not going to see that anyways. And if you didn't have spray paint, you could totally paint these by hand, but I'm a fast crafter, so I want everything done quickly. Instant gratification. Like, I don't like to take a long time with my crafting.
Also because it's freezing.
Also because it's freezing. And so then after you get all the edges painted, then you can kind of unstack them, stand them up, and then you can do the front and the backs. So it goes a lot quicker. So now that I've done the edges, and this is where the gloves come in really handy, because as you're unstacking, you won't get paint on your fingers. And then you can real quickly, kind of windy today too, making my spray paint flow everywhere. Are some of our viewers in the warm area, or are they all freezing too?
You know what? I don't know. I can't see our comments.
Oh, you can't see our comments? Ooh. Well, y'all go ahead and comment if you have any questions. Facebook is being super crazy today. We were actually supposed to come on this morning, and it was acting crazy. But even if I can't see your comments right now, I will go back through later and try to answer some of y'all's questions if you have them. Or Abby, if you're on the line, if you can see comments, if you relay them to Shaylin, then maybe we can do it that way. So we're just giving a really quick light coat. Like I said, they're rustic, so do not worry about this being perfect.
Oh, okay. She's reading our comments for us.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so we got a quick coat on those. We're going to go inside in the warm now.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm going to pop these gloves off. Okay, so now we're inside where it's a little bit warmer, and we're going to move on to the next step. So, can you come in a little closer, Shaylin?
Oh, did you get spray paint on your car?
No, and if I did, totally doesn't matter. I have like other paint all over my car. And I have 2 kids, so my car is paid for, and so it is very well loved. So the next step, this is what's really going to prevent you to not have to have a vinyl cutter. Lori Whitlock Designs actually designed these, and if you go straight to her page, she has a downloadable copy that you guys can download too. And so here they are. We're going to cut them apart. You can also click over to the Hometalk link, and it will link you back to her site. In my post, there's a link at the bottom, and I think these are very inexpensive. Like, it was $2.99 or $3.99 for the download, and you get the whole nativity scene. If you do have a vinyl cutter, she also has a set for vinyl cutter. I have a vinyl cutter, but this way's better and it's easier. So even if you have a vinyl cutter, you probably want to do the PDF download. And so you just print these off on your printer. This is kind of a medium weight cardstock. You can use any weight cardstock you like, but the heavier it is, sometimes it won't run through your printer unless you have a fancy printer. And so this is just kind of the medium weight cardstock from Hobby Lobby. It's white. And I just printed them off. I think there's 5 pages. And when you cut it out, you want to be sure that you cut all the black lines off. You don't want to leave any of the black lines on there. I'm so happy I got to come on and do this for you guys today. I was really disappointed earlier when our broadcast wouldn't work, because I think this is such an easy one that a lot of you can make this with almost no crafting skills necessary. And for those of you taking notes on the blocks that we just painted, I think there was 11 of one size, 2 of one size, 1 of one size, and like 1 of the other. So all from a 2x4, just cut up. If you don't have a saw, they will cut them for you at Lowe's or Home Depot, no trouble, no problem. I don't remember all the exact dimensions, but if you do link back to the Hometalk post and then maybe link over to my blog, it tells you the exact sizes to cut all the blocks. And if you don't know my blog address, if it's not on there, it's www.amberfostercreativity.com. And there's a blog post on there about the Nativity, and it will give you all the sizes. And it will link back to Lori's page where you can download these little cutie pies. Do we have any other questions or comments, Shaylin? Are you still not able to see them?
I can't see any.
Oh. Facebook is being so wacky, so fishy. I think they're doing a lot of updates, and so it's just making a few things out of normal. But I love you guys for watching anyways, and I promise I'll go back through tonight and read through some of the comments. But I think this is an easy one enough that a lot of you can make it. Kids can help with the next step for sure. If you have older kids, totally get them to do this cutting. Like, that's the least fun part for me, I think, is the cutting. But at least it's just a little rectangle, so it doesn't take very long to cut it out. And I think we're on our last page, almost last page, maybe. Yes, almost. And so we have 2 of the kings and a cow here. I think we already cut out the baby Jesus. This will go perfect with any farmhouse decor that you have. It would look good on a mantle especially. My mantle's in my kids' toy room though, so I can't get it too serious up in there. But if you weren't into the really farmhousey, if you wanted to do a more whimsical, you could easily spray paint your blocks red instead of white. And then you don't have to print this on white cardstock either. So like if you painted your blocks green and then printed these onto a red cardstock, you could do a more whimsical look instead of a serious farmhousey one if you wanted to do that. Okay, so this last one, it may not have a line over it. Mine look a little bit different than Lori's download, but you just kind of cut straight across the bottom here, and it will give you about the right size. And we're gonna kind of sand them down in a little bit so it doesn't have to be super perfect. And I think it is a tad long, so I'm gonna cut right there. Okay, so I'm gonna shove this off to the side. And Shaylin, if you'll follow me, we're gonna go grab those blocks we just spray painted. I think they are probably close to dry enough to start on the next step. So yeah, it's cold and windy, and we didn't coat them very heavily, so I think they're dry enough. You're probably seeing a little glimpse of my store. It's in downtown Durant, Oklahoma, home of the world's largest peanuts. If you didn't know that little fact. And I'm totally serious. We have a giant peanut statue on the lawn of, what is that, the City Hall?
Yeah, City
Hall. like, I really don't know the story behind that. Like, if someone actually dug up a really large peanut, do you know what the deal is with that?
I have no idea.
I don't know either, but it's what we're famous for sure. World's largest peanut.
I always think it's so funny when I see people take pictures and
Yeah, that's like the big tourist thing. Like, if you come to Durant, you better take a picture in front of the peanuts, for sure. Okay, so we've got all our blocks here, and like I said, most of them are a lot the same size, so I'm just going to kind of arrange them so that I know which ones our printouts are going to go on, because there's one little shorty. Here he is. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to pop these gloves back on. Like I said, I do have a Christmas party to go to tonight, so I'm going to try not to look completely like I've been painting all the entire day long. Does this one only have 4 fingers? No, I missed one. You guys, I am a little on the blonde side, and now he's stuck in there. Oh, there we got it. Alright, so the next step is super easy too. This whole project is so easy. Except getting on the gloves. Like, apparently, that is the part that's going to trip me up. And it still feels weird. I think I have them on backwards or something. I don't know. We're going to go with it, though. So this is just Mod Podge and a little brush. And so you're going to take and lay these down flat and brush it on. And I'm probably going to do a couple at a time. Because like I said, like, I'm an impatient crafter. I like projects that go quick, fast, easy, and cheap. That's kind of my crafting requirements. Quick and fast are the same thing. So fast, easy, cheap, and cute. Has to be cute. And this one is really cute. Like, when I started in the beginning, I kind of had my doubts. I'm like, oh, this isn't turning out how I thought it was going to. But then towards the end, it totally did. So you're just going to take your little cards. That's not the right one. Okay, hold on. There's one little short one. There he is. The kneeling king. Or wise man. I guess he's a wise man. And you're going to stick those down. You don't use a ton of Mod Podge on your blocks because it will cause it to wrinkle up. And I think the coldness has them wanting to curl up. So cold. I was complaining about the 80-degree weather in December, but I would kind of take it back now. You like the cold though, don't you, Shaylin?
Yeah, I do like it.
I like it if there's snow. Hopefully we'll have some snow. Or if I have a fire in the fireplace, I like it.
But it is a little too cold for my liking in the store.
It is a little cold. So this side's a little rough, so I think, well, both sides are a little rough, so I guess I'll go ahead and do this one. Let's see. We're going to put the camel down on here. I may just kind of set that on there to get him to behave until he dries a little bit. I'm so ready for Christmas, and I don't have a single decoration up in my house. I feel so bad about it.
You don't?
I don't. I'm hoping to maybe get the Christmas tree up tonight, because it's already put together. If you watch some of my videos, you can see my Christmas tree in the background. So I just need to like carry it into my house and then let the kids finish hanging the ornaments on it.
You know I already have my Christmas stuff up.
I know, you show me your picture and it's so cute. And so I'm just kind of stacking these on top of each other because it's wanting to curl up, and I'm not gonna leave them sitting very long. Like, you wouldn't wanna let them dry for an extended period of time like this because they will stick together. But just for a few minutes, long enough for it to set so that they're not curling up, will be fine. So I'm just gonna kind of keep building up here. And you don't have to do the best job on this. I know some Mod Podge crafts, oops, I just went over that one twice, but we're gonna do that anyway, so we're good. We'll just set him over there. Some Mod Podge crafts, you really try to not have the brush strokes in it, but this one's totally fine because we have another step at the end that it will kind of take them out. Another coat there for the star. I don't have a nativity scene either, so, and I have in my mind that my house will be farmhousey when I get it done. So this will be perfect for my house. We have just a couple left here. Oh, I don't think I got the back of that one, so he's going to face the back. I think I missed one. Those of you watching, you may see that super cute horse head wreath behind me. We made that on our 12 days of Christmas last night. So on my page, which is Amber Foster Creativity, we are doing a 12 days of Christmas, and this is actually going to be my day number 7 project. I'm just going to copy it on over there. So we'll have 5 more days of super cute Christmas adorableness left. We're kind of doing a mixture of decor and DIY gifts. So it's not just decor. I know most crafty people, they kind of like to do some DIY gifts. So we've got a mixture of both. All right, last one going down on here. And as you can see, I'm not being super particular about putting this on. I'm really just kind of slapping it on there. We're going to spread that out. Okay, and now we're going to spread them all out again. Stay down. Let me put some of those on there for just a minute, just to kind of get it to stay. I really think it's the cold making these curl up, because I usually don't have that much trouble with it curling. So I'm going to spread them out, lay them flat, and then we're going to go real quickly across the top with a top coat of Mod Podge. And this will just kind of seal everything in. And it will kind of form a barrier because we're going to put a light stain over these, and so that will protect the wood. For any of you that are just tuning in, we're making a nativity scene out of wooden blocks. The wooden blocks were cut from 2x4s. I think we got all these out of, I don't even think it took a whole 2x4. And then the printables are from Lori Whitlock Designs, and you can find the link to download your own in the Hometalk post or on my blog, Amber Foster Creativity. And she has 2 options available. Actually, she has more than 2, but she has one option that's the PDF printable right here that you don't have to have any kind of vinyl cutter or any. You just print them and cut them out. Even if you didn't have a printer, I would think you could print them out at the print shop or whatever. And then she also has the option available if you have a vinyl cutter. Oh, we've got one left over here. She's trying to give me trouble anyways. Trying to come up. Okay, then what you would want to do after you have these all coated, you really want to let them dry good, at least a couple hours. I let mine dry overnight. And y'all know, just like the cooking shows where they do the whole recipe and then they have a finished one that they pull out of the oven, that's kind of what we're going to do. I'm going to push these aside, and I'm going to let those dry. But I have another set over here that's already dry. Da-da-da! So I'm going to pull them out. So these are just like the ones we just did, except the Mod Podge is already dry and hardened. And I'm totally wishing I wouldn't take those gloves off because I really need them for the next step. I'm totally going to ruin my hands, but I don't think there's any getting them back on at this point. So we're just going to lay them all out here. And then we have a stain. This is early American. I think in my example, I used a dark walnut, but I want to see what this looks like too, because I really think you could use any stain that you had on hand that was in the brown family. So what we're going to do is we're just going to dip this rag in here. I never use a brush to stain. I always love to use a rag. I just feel like it goes on a lot better. I think I like this early American better. I feel like the dark walnut was a little too dark. So we're just going to do a couple blocks at a time and rub this stain on there. This is just going to kind of give it a more antique, primitive look. And we're going to wipe it back off. And you know what? Actually, I think I was supposed to sand them first. So here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a couple. We're going to see which ones we like better. So this is just a little sander. You could probably do it by hand, but like I said, I like to do it quicker. So we're just going to sand the edges of these. we're just going to kind of take the raised edge off that paper so it looks more blended, smooth in. So that's what we're doing. The purpose of the sanding was not really to sand the edge of the block so much, but the paper, so that it kind of blends more with the block, so that it looks more even instead of just like a piece of paper glued to the block. And so you definitely need to sand before you stain. I just kind of got a little out of order with my steps there, and I definitely don't like the lighter stain. So we're going to go over here and get the darker. I think we have a darker over here, don't we?
Yeah.
Yes. So we're going to grab a darker stain. This is Jacobine, I don't know how you say it, but it's a lot darker. And the dark walnut is what I had used at home. So definitely the lighter stain, I didn't like that. I don't think it showed up as well. So then we're going to go back. Oh yeah, there we go. And rub a quick coat of this stain on. And then you're going to take a clean rag and rub it back off, so that it's just kind of rustic around those edges. Yay, I'm loving it. Oh, I'm dripping down the side here. So if you get on the sides, that's okay too, but you just want to rub it so it's not drippy. I think we're okay there. So you can stain probably, 2 or 3 at a time and then come back and take off, but you don't want to let that stain sit too long, or it's going to get too dark. So this is when I think it really starts to look like a good project, not like you stuck some paper on some blocks. This is when I really think it starts to come to life and look pretty. It kind of brings the whole project, pulls it together. So if y'all are liking this, y'all give me some hearts and thumbs up. Can we even see their hearts or thumbs up, Shaylin?
No.
We can't even see your hearts or thumbs up. Oh.
You're very dysfunctional today.
Oh, man. Well, I hope y'all are loving it. I think this is one of my favorite Christmas projects I've done. It's so quick, so easy. Kids could help with the Mod Podging and the sanding.
Oh yeah, she said we have lots of hearts and thumbs
Yay,
up.
lots of hearts and thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. And don't forget to go to Lori Whitlock Designs to download. Because you know me, I'm always trying to be thrifty. And I thought I was going to kind of make these printables myself. Oh, no. So I just sent Lori a message. I'm like, Lori, will you please make some printable ones for our fans so they can just hop on and print these off? It's well worth just the few dollars to spend to download these. I promise you guys. Okay. And we're going to wipe the extra off of these. All right. So I think that's it. I'm going to line them up here and show you how cute they're going to look. We're going to put them in formation. I think we got them all. He looks like he might need a little more, maybe. I got the wrong one. Okay. So let's see. Where's Mary? I think that's Mary. And then where's Joseph? Is this Joseph?
Mm-hmm.
You think so? Okay. So we got Mary and Joseph, and then we're going to put baby Jesus just a little bit in front. And then we're going to put our star up on top. And, okay, I think I did our star like that, because I like my angels to be up on top too. There's an angel, there's an angel. And then I think our 3 kings, our 3 wise men are going to go right over here. And our little animals over here. Move that little paint can out of the way. We got a camel. I think he goes kind of over here. Cute little sheep go over here. Cow. We have a shepherd. And then we can just kind of pop that right up there. How's that look?
Super cute.
Super cute. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you love stuff like this, I have a virtual crafting group that you can access from amberfostercreativity.com. If you click the Foster Your Creativity tab, it will link you to there. This is our last month that the membership is going to be $9.99, and it's going to go up from $19.99 after that. And I think that's it. Follow me at Amber Foster Creativity on Facebook, and you can get a few more free ideas for our 12 Days of Christmas. And as always, me and Hometalk appreciate your share on the video, and we'll see you guys later.